Hi! Welcome to whatever the fuck this continues to be. Babe, Ra is laying on my lap, but he is somehow doing it in the most uncomfortable way to dig his elbow right into my fucking kidney. So I had to readjust the cat there for a second. Yes. Yes, Bib Bib. Oh, yes, headbutt. Headbutt the boy. This very soft, nice boy. Yes. Ra is helping by keeping my lap warm. He's a very helpful boy. Very helpful. You don't have to chew on the headphone cord, though. You don't have to be that helpful. Hey, baby. Yes, hey, baby. Okay, where was I at? Right, I was talking to the other gods. Right. Okay. As you're supposed to be able to, like, catch firefly. How the fuck that's supposed to work, incidentally. Oh yes, all cord. Anything that looks vaguely like string is cat food. That is known to all cats, I am assuming. Yes.
Dane, the lifeless one. Why has this noble stag wandered so far from the tree Yggdrasil? The sight of this majestic creature gives my own heart wings.
They're pretty.
I will follow in the same spirit.
My boys are pretty good, but like, if I'm doing something, like,
Dunir, the unknowing. Have you eaten your
like
fill of
say
Yggdrasil's
wearing the headphones or
leaves?
anything that makes them move a little bit, then they'll try to sometimes nibble on them. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm trying to follow the deer. Will you feck off? Yeah, but my boys are pretty good most of the time. Even my crochet supplies, they pretty much ignore the string and thread and yarn and stuff, unless I am actively using it, which makes the yarn kind of move a little bit. Then they'll try to attack it, but normally they just kind of ignore it. They're pretty good boys.
Durathor as well. Has some disaster befallen the Tree of Life? Or is this simply a gathering of the hallowed herd?
I want to scratch the deers behind their antlers, and it won't let me. That is sad. Don't mind me, just grabbing some arrows.
Even Dvalin has roused from his thriving slumber. Does this wild run come from a place of joy or fear?
Yeah, for once, like, I didn't do it. Though I suppose if you attack the hallowed herd that grazes on the leaves of Yggdrasil, you're probably going to get a little fucked up. Not even a little bit. Literally in the, like, literally you can go through the list of dwarves and stuff in the Volspa, and you're just like, go down the list, and you're like, oh shit. Just, like, literally in order, even. He just stole all those names. Fuck. Oing, Gloin, Dwalin.
Finally,
Well, yeah, they're all fucking right there.
Whose horns flow the rivers, Sid and Vid. So this was the purpose behind their prancing, an offering to their caretaker.
Yeah, no, Tolkien was not even a little subtle about it. And he was pretty open about he wanted to write a mythology for England, too. So, yeah, not even a little bit subtle. Even slightly. Yeah, who knew the professor of Anglo-Saxon literature might have been interested in... Well, the professor of Norse and Anglo-Saxon literature might have been interested in Norse and Anglo-Saxon literature. Oh yeah, just casually riding a reindeer. Incidentally, referencing dungeon mastering, I've been getting caught up on the second... I know, that'd be so cool. I've been getting caught up on the second campaign of Critical Role, which I'd listened up to like episode 24 of the... I saw the entire... I got into Critical Role when they'd done like 5 episodes, like way back on the first campaign. Oh, I love Critical Role too. But like I got busy, I kind of stopped. For a long time I would work Thursday nights, and I could just like I would just, and I worked nights, so I would just get to work and pull up Twitch on my personal laptop that I brought in, which I could do because we worked nights and my boss didn't give a shit. And I would watch it live, but yeah, there's so much content. So now I'm like, I don't fucking know how many episodes behind, and I've been listening to the podcast to get caught up. And I'm up to like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to run over you, bunny. I'm up to like episode, in the last few days, I got up to episode like, second campaign, episode like 26, and there's so much more to go. But it's very good, as always. Yeah, that's what I like to do, is I like to... Or put it on when I'm like doing something around the house or whatever, you know. Get caught up with it. I used to be able to do that because I worked nights at the time. I can't do that anymore because I no longer work nights. But that's when I kind of got out of the habit of, you know, keeping up on it. Is I moved to my new site a couple of years ago, and I wasn't able to catch it live on Thursdays, and kept meaning to go back and watch it, and not getting around to it. And now I'm like 2 years behind, and trying to get caught up. So, but I've been listening to the podcast of the episodes in my car, and when I'm doing rounds and stuff.
Stretch your wings sooner.
And I was like, why the fuck did I let myself get so behind? This is so great. And Bo is my favorite. I fucking love Bo so much. I feel like she and I could get smashed drunk together. But anyway, I'm getting caught up on that, and it's very enjoyable as always. I love the Critical Role. Oh, she's doing pretty good. She's getting to the point where she's actually a flex officer, which means that a flex officer trains at several different sites. Like, they don't have to be 100% at the site. They train to, like, just be able to get by and know enough about the sites to help fill in. And what they do then is that they usually have a more or less primary site that they work, but then they're able to fill in for other sites as well.
Let's see you, old friend.
Oh, where's it at? And she's just about trained up where we want her here at Lyondell, which is the site where I work. Like, she doesn't need to know everything perfectly there. She just needs to be able to, like, Fenrir puppy, yeah, kind of jack of all trades.
Look at the size of this beautiful creature.
Isn't he a pretty
Impressive,
boy?
isn't it?
He's a pretty boy.
Clear
Yes, he is.
Strong haunches. It must come from powerful stock.
I see
You
what you're doing
fools.
there, Loki.
It could
But
swallow the moon
she's
next
doing
month
good.
if
She's
it
doing very, very
continues to
good.
grow
She's just
like
about
this.
trained up to where we
I
want
know
her.
your mind, Abby.
Obviously,
But
she doesn't know
this wolf is
everything,
not
but
your
she can
enemy.
do rounds
The signs
and
of Ragnarok, when it
help
comes,
out
will be
checking
clear
people
for all
in
to
and
see.
everything. So
Here.
she's doing pretty good.
Roll bones in a game you do not understand.
That may be.
He big
But I'll
puppy
assume
now.
the risk. If there's a price to be paid, I'll pay it.
I think next she's going to
It's
go
the young
train
that
at
trouble us
Guardian
now.
Glass, which
Have you
is
spoken with
in
the
DeWitt,
builder?
which is about a
The builder,
15-minute
Is Frey on the...
More about organizing
Lyondell. It's
armies.
obviously
A
a
battle
glass
where both
manufacturing place. It says that
Come
kind
along
of in
then.
the
You
description.
must all hear what I have to say.
Baby, the rings don't come off my fingers. You can't chew them off. But she's doing just fine. She's doing very good. But after her, we're going to have actually Gabriel, Gabriel Wolf's wordsmith, who literally just moved up here from Missouri, and I got him a job at the same company I work at, and they'll be sending him to this site for me to train him up. So,
indeed. These markings
but that should be fun because I went to Gabriel's wedding and everything. We're old friends. We met on Tumblr years ago. So, but I'm looking forward to that. Getting up to shenanigans
Enough
and
of
shit.
this sorcery, woman. Just point me towards the enemy and I will handle them.
Javi,
When you have a
look troubled.
hammer, all problems look like a
The
nail.
builder gave me a demonstration of his magic. He conjured a shield that killed invaders on contact.
That
No,
would
no,
do
you
well
don't
for
need
us.
to chew on headphone cord. I
But your
promise you.
expression
No,
says
no, no, no.
otherwise.
Bad B.
I
Bad
fear
B.
the price is too
Bad
high.
B.
What does he want? You.
I don't
Me?
take shit at work,
Does it
but
take us
Gabriel
to
doesn't
slave
either.
us?
So no,
I
you
will
don't
smash
chew on
his
the
skull
headphone
till he
cord, you
shits
little
out
shit.
brains.
Now hold on, everyone. Let's weigh
Do
the...
not finish that thought.
I mean,
What
they've been
was
coming
your
up to my
reply?
house to do
I
their
told
laundry
him
and
it
stuff
was
so they
your
don't have to
choice
go
alone.
to the
You didn't
laundromat and
refuse
waste a
him
bunch of fucking
outright.
money. Anyway, so...
For good reason. If the builder believes he has a chance, he will continue his labors. A dog will not keep working for the mere promise of a bone.
Bone.
How about
She
I
is
eat
gonna
on his
do a
liver till he
murder.
builds us a wall for
I'm
free?
digging her dress,
Might we
incidentally.
consider...
I will not barter with my body.
That would be a first.
Fuck you, Loki.
Hold on. I've got it. The blunt end of my hammer on his family stones.
You know
You
what?
are
Thor has a good
overthinking
point,
this,
actually.
All of you. Give this builder an impossible task, a deadline of, say, 9 days. When he forfeits, as he no doubt will, Freya remains free, and we may finish his work as intended.
He would be mad or stupid to agree.
You
Okay, no, what I'm
underestimate
hearing
men
from
of
Loki here is
intellect, Lord of
counter
Stones.
hustle the hustler.
The builder is a proud
Honestly,
man.
I'm in. You know
won't
what?
back down
What we do is
from
we
a
counter
challenge.
scam the son of a
I
bitch.
do not like
I'm
this.
in.
Nor do I. We must act.
Well, they have they're staying in
Loki,
an apartment
bring this
right
offer
now.
to the
Not
builder.
all apartment complexes
is
have
ready.
on-site
Prove
laundry.
right
Most
grapple
homes
with
do.
forces outside your
Like,
control.
we've got our own laundry facilities, obviously,
You are
but a
eager
lot of
to see the deal
apartments
done.
don't have laundry in
asking.
all of the units, and they have like an on-site laundry facility that you have to pay quarters usually to use. But I said, fuck that. Come on out to my house. We'll feed you dinner, and you can do the laundry out here.
Stand back. I'll get it.
You're overthinking this. We should overthink it my way. Yeah, paying money for laundry is bullshit. I agree with you entirely.
Out of the way! The wolf is mine! Stand clear. I will catch it.
I'll sharpen my axe with your teeth, beast. Eyes of that beast. A worthy hunt.
The final blow is mine. Do not fight the beast! Leave it to me!
Nyum. Those zip lines look awesome. Rest assured, I'm not going to kill him here.
Are you the wolf, Fourteenth? Are you my doom?
Yes, absolutely.
destined
And you're
to
about to
destroy
hit
me?
some self-fulfilling prophecy by being a
I am the
dumbass.
dead walker. I am the living ghost. I cannot die. We will see which is stronger. Your fate or my will.
You know, the haha go burr thing makes me think of something. I don't know if any people are really aware of this, but I have an E-Trade account, and like once in a while I'll put like $10 in there to play with a little bit. I invested, like Simon recommended a stock a while ago that he had a hunch about, and I invested in that, and it's gone up like 300%. He's burrowing. But like, a couple of years ago, I bought like a share of GameStop stock just because I liked that company and shopped there sometimes. So, as you can imagine, the last week for that has been a fucking absolutely, absolute ride. And either it's going to be worthless or I'm going to make like $1,000 off that. Jury's out on which it's going to be. But let me say, as somebody with like $4 on the line, that whole thing, this has been entertaining as fucking shit, can I just say. To be fair, you'd be angry too if like a dude with a spear or a lady with a spear is trying to fucking kill you. Yeah, compost the rich. Well, personally, I'm a fan of just leading the rich's hedge fund money directly into my fucking pocket, but you know. But yeah, this last fucking week has been an absolute fucking delight, let me just say. Like, I've got a whole one share that I bought on a whim with like $4 on the line, so I'm not super fucking... Whatever happens, it isn't gonna be like a big deal for me. But, tell you what, it's been entertaining as shit. Well, see, also it could be called trickle-down economics, but the trickle-down is you cut their fucking aorta and bleed them into a bucket. That's the kind of trickle-down economics I can get behind. Ow. Yeah, but let me just say, this week has been... Yeah, hit them until money comes out. That's what I'm fucking talking about. But yeah, this has been fucking hilarious to me, this whole debacle, or whatever the fuck happens. I'm not out much money, because I spent like $4 on it. And I have like one share. But... Well, I mean, and like... They shouldn't be fucking playing these sort of games with people's retirement money anyway. Like, what the fuck, people? Like, short selling should be fucking illegal. Like, what the hell? Trying to bankrupt a company for, like... So they make a couple of bucks.
If I spare your life, will you do the same?
Yeah, like... How are you all selling... Yeah, like, how are you selling something you don't actually have? And somehow this is legal. Like, what the shit? Well, and I think it technically... Like... Oh, fuck, I'm out of health. I'm gonna get my ass beat here. Okay, there we go. Poor puppy.
I've warned you well, and look where it has led.
I won't kill him though. It's okay. It's okay.
Avi, stop!
Yeah, it's all theoretical.
Stay your ass.
There's no like. It's all bullshit, and yet, yeah, it's so fucking wild to me. Look, he's like, no, that's my son. Fuck you.
Out of my way, Loki.
You swore an oath to never spill my blood.
Step aside, and I won't have to.
That's kind of true, honestly.
This is my blood.
What?
He is my son.
I know for people who were like not up on Norse mythology, that was probably a shocking moment, but I was just like, yeah, duh, when this part happened.
You've cared for this wolf. You will be its jailer. Take it to Ling.
Like, I don't have a finance
Make sure it never leaves the
background,
island.
and like I said, I have like $4 in this game, so I've just been kind of riding this and just watching it for the, shits
I
and
can
giggles.
speak with the dwarf Ivaldi.
Oh, Loki
May
didn't give
find a
birth
more
to the wolf.
permanent solution.
Angerboda, his
Come,
lover,
boy.
gave birth to the wolf. Loki gave birth to a horse. Get it
You're
right.
safe with me.
Be kind, Justice Bringer.
Loki.
But for somebody with a finance
There will
background,
be a
this
reckoning.
whole shit show that's going on currently just has to be
Of this, I
absolutely
have
so
no
frustrating.
doubt.
Loki loves all of his children very much. Honestly, the whole story of Fenrir and Odin and how is a great example of a self-fulfilling prophecy, and how sometimes trying to
Sky
avoid a
dark, like
prophecy
an ill omen.
puts you right into its
My
jaws,
impossible task grows more urgent.
and how being smart and trying to outsmart everybody else can sometimes backfire in absolutely spectacular ways. Yeah, and the frustrating thing is, like, I know, yeah, like, the rich people are like, oh, but it's fine if we commit a little fraud. I know, they wanted more deregulations, and then this happens, they're like, we need regulations so this can't happen. I'm like, you're the ones who started this. What the fuck? Yeah, I think to an extent for some people who, like, do this, like, that's what they do, is, like, they're stockbrokers or whatever. It's sort of like an abstract concept, is all I can figure. Like, they're using other people's money if you're, like, in a hedge fund or whatever, so... Yeah, you'd be like, well, looks like I'm gonna die in the jaws of a wolf. I guess shit happens. I've had a good run. But fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? I had a good run. If this is how it ends, I guess this is how it ends. I mean, wolves are good boys. I probably am on the asshole in this arrangement. Shit happens. I've seen so many people when, like, the billionaires, hedge fund managers were like, well, you shouldn't be, I mean, what if we lose a bunch of money? They're just like, well, maybe you should eat less avocado toast and pull yourself up by the bootstraps. And I laughed so hard I almost shot an entire latte up my nose. Yeah, or personally, like, since I tend to fall on the wolf side in most arrangements, but I would be like, well, maybe I'll take pains to whenever I meet a... Yeah, maybe you just sell your 4th vacation home in Vale and your 10th yacht and, I don't know, eat less avocado toast and pull yourself up by your bootstraps and you'll be alright. But but if I was Javi in this situation, I'd be like, well, if apparently I piss a wolf off, maybe to head this off at the pass, I will just go to some point. Maybe I shall just, make sure I carry nice juicy bones with me wherever I go. And whenever I run into a wolf, go to some pains to, maybe just make friends with it. Because if all the wolves think I'm a pretty cool person who has lots of nice chew bones, they're less likely to try to fucking kill me. But that's just me, Yes, exactly. Be very polite to every wolf and give them nice meaty bones to chew on, and they probably won't kill you. He thinks, I've spoken on this before. It is not at all an accident that Norse mythology has so thoroughly infiltrated modern pop culture. Well, no, they see the wolves want me alive because then I bring them whenever, we go hunting or whatever. They get a nice juicy leg of venison to chew on for no effort. But it is not all an accident. Yeah, some steaks once in a while, some nice steaks, maybe some nice tenderloins. But it is not at all an accident that Norse mythology has become so thoroughly integrated into modern pop culture to the point where AAA video games are made referencing that.
I meant no offense. I'm merely a seeker of knowledge.
The dwarves.
That is not at all an accident.
Apologies for
so honestly, he thinks he's kind of smug about the whole deal.
Well, what shall I
go
trust
you!
Today,
Fuck responsibility as sucks.
Bottomless breaches for soiling yourself on the battlefield?
You snarky little shit. I appreciate that.
What were you and the builder discussing?
Harvey, my gentle jailer. You know
once the wolves show up, it's like, no, this one belongs to you guys. You make a compelling point, this one's all yours.
Such as?
And the wolves are like, sweet, free lunch.
Known only to you, Farseer, that I may share in your secret knowledge of the world.
The sun and the moon are pulled by two horses across the day and the night skies. Skinfaxir and Hrimfaxir are their names. And each morning's dew is the fallen slobber from Heimfaxir's foaming mouth.
Curious. Thank you, Harvey. So, you asked what that sack of sheep guts was after? He wanted to know how magic affected your Hugr.
Why would he want to know the effect of magic on my spirit?
Not just you, Harvey. The lot of you. Aesir and Vanir alike. I told him to shovel his shit somewhere else. Now, if that's all you came to know,
this mushroom make you high. This mushroom make you real high. This mushroom make you dead.
Need.
There you go.
Can you forge me an unbreakable chain?
Chains are overrated. One weak link and it's worthless. Let me craft a cord that Thor himself could not break.
It must be strong enough to bind a powerful beast.
I will sluice my sweat into this cord, Harvey. All knowledge I have and skill I own will define it. And what will I get in return?
Make good on your claim, and your contract is fulfilled.
I smell bait. What's the trap?
This man's dealt with Odin before.
No trap. No trickery. Forge me this cord, and you shall be free of my service.
To craft such a cord, I'll need a few impossible ingredients.
Name them.
Either list there. I have a bear's tendon, a fish's breath, and...
A cat's footsteps, and the root of a mountain. How do I find these?
My beard
How
is
the
the
fuck
most
would I know?
powerful substance
The
known
riddles
to
will
gods
guide
or dwarves.
I have no
Look at this
patience for
magnificent
riddles,
facial
dwarf.
hair.
Those riddles are as ancient as the world, with lore passed down from
Supposedly
Miri,
Skull and
Midi
Hattie,
to Northri and Sudri, Austri and Vestri, Althjover.
I mean,
I understand.
I mean,
I'll return
logistically
shortly.
that could work if the she-wolf, If the she-wolf went looking for him is all I'm saying.
Bomber, Nori, Anand Annar, I, Mjolvitnir, Vegen, Gandalver, Bindalver, Threin, Decken, Thorin, Thror, Vit, and Lit, Naren, Nyrath, Regin, and
This part in particular, I saw a few people on Tumblr saying, "Oh wait, they just slipped all the names from the dwarves and the Hobbit in there. That's kind of cool." And I was like, "LOL." I mean, they're not incorrect. I mean, it's possible some she-wolf just kind of sidled up to Fenrir on his really shitty leash. And that's kind of what I figure. That's one of those cases where I wonder if there's... Well, they didn't... Some people legitimately do not know that Tolkien was... They just think he was an author. Not everybody realizes that he was legitimately probably the most prominent and influential professor of... Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Of Norse and Anglo-Saxon literature for his time, to an extent where... they know Loki. This is not surprising whatsoever. But they don't... A lot of people legitimately just think Tolkien was an author. They don't realize the fact that he was legitimately one of the most influential and respected professors of Norse and Anglo-Saxon studies in the last century. So... People honestly don't always realize that he was drawing from other literature to make the Lord of the... Like, pre-existing literature to make the Lord of the Rings. Like, there's been people I've talked to who... Oh, this is the part you can like, Thor. There's people I've talked to who think that the only reason that dwarves are craftsmen is because Tolkien wrote them as such. I'm like, no, actually the reason is because in Norse mythology and Anglo-Saxon mythology, dwarves were great craftsmen, and Tolkien drew from those sources to create his mythos. So, like...
I'll accept your challenge and teach you a lesson.
I've read accounts from some of his students, and apparently sometimes he would just show up to class, like, dressed as an Anglo-Saxon, and just, thump his fist on his desk and yell, "What?" at the top of his lungs to get their attention for a lecture. And honestly, that sounds so fucking cool. I wish I could have gone to some of those classes. And then just start reading the, Beowulf.
Oh, beware what you ask for. I'll finish the fight.
Not bad, old man. I have slain giants and monsters. I am endlessly brave. I am adored by the masses from warrior to slave. You are the worst of the ass.
And apparently some of his friends would get dressed up as Anglo-Saxon, like, warriors.
I'm as wise as an owl. You're a fool of a god.
Like, they would get dressed up as Anglo-Saxon warriors and chase each other around. And obviously that is, like, cool as shit. And I wish I had been his student.
You're a simpering greybeard who will soon meet his end.
Well, your victory's not what my visions portend.
Better than I thought.
Describe
I'm the god of poetry!
me,
Don't try to
Thor.
take me in a
I
flighting
do not
contest,
know the
motherfucker!
taste.
This setback will only drive me to get better, to get stronger, and I will return and crush you with my wit.
Excellent. Excellent. Truly. Oops. Shit. Wrong one. Oh man, I love epic rap battles. It's one of my favorite YouTube series. Yeah, see, Tolkien, and everybody, that's what everybody gets wrong about Tolkien, is they always think, epic literature, big battles, and, epic clashes and whatever, but they forget that at the core, the heroes of the Lord of the Rings are a bunch of hobbits who are really just don't want to be here at all, and really just want to go home, and have a nice lunch and get high as tits off some pipeweed with their buddies. And honestly, Tolkien knew what the fuck was up. Yeah, we've had one once, but what about second breakfast? I don't think he knows about second breakfast, Pip. I love that line. Oh, Gandalf is absolutely my old age goals. Like 100%. 100%. The bright sword for its sharpness, nor the arrow for its swiftness, nor the warrior for his glory. I love only that which they defend. Exactly, Tolkien fucking got it. Tolkien was also, of course, in the trenches of World War I, so he knew better than to glorify war for its glory or whatever. He knew it wasn't a glorious business. Where the fuck is that cat statue? I know it's around here somewhere. Yep, exactly. Ah, there it is, okay. Yeah, really, Tolkien just wanted to be left alone with his books. Oh, I've read that one. It's so good.
One of Freya's statues. Who put you up here, little cat? So that's how it is. Lead the way, nimble one.
Exactly.
Where are you leading me?
Where does it go? Up there, that's right. Mine's just did too. Like, meow, meow? What the fuck? Who's that? I mean, if you knew Odin, you probably would, like, there is no amount of ridiculous bullshit that you would probably be phased at anymore. After the whole, hey, I'm gonna go tie myself to the world tree for 9 days and 9 nights. Don't wait up. I might die,
but down.
Might gain infinite wisdom.
I have it. Who knew you could capture a sound?
And now you can't pet the kitty right here. Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? Petting the kitties is very important. Freya's just like, what the fuck's he doing? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, I suppose. It's not even the weirdest bullshit I've seen him get up to today. Let's be honest about that. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta climb this big fucking mountain over here. Fuck. I didn't even get to the... Okay. Okay, it's fine. I've got to look it up and see if that's the noise reindeer actually make, because if so, that's excellent. As somebody who has a couple of big fluffy boys, do recommend 10 of 10. Mine aren't Norwegian forest cats, but the vet does say that they're at least partly Maine Coon. I thought they were just long-haired, domestic, domestic, but the vet said that she thinks they are at least legitimately part Maine Coon, and I'll trust her because she's a vet and I'm not. That is a giant reindeer, but of course it's magical because it's in Valhalla and all that. But do recommend very large, very fluffy, big fluffy boys, good. And I can say definitely that, I have like an entire gallon bag stuffed full of what I've brushed out of Krieg and Muffin, who are the big fluffy brothers. I just have to clean it and spin it. But I can say when you've got two very large fluffy kitties laying on your lap in the winter, very good way to keep knees warm. 10 of 10, do recommend. It's like having a very fluffy silk. Actually, after using my wool combs a bit that I got, I like them better than carding brushes. Like, I like carding brushes just fine, but after using wool combs, I like wool combs even better than carding brushes. Well, reindeer do make that? Awesome. But yeah, I like wool combs actually better than carding brushes. Both of them have their uses, but I think carding brushes are better for shorter staple fibers and blending. Yeah, like you said, blending's good. They're good for blending. Wool combs, though, getting longer haired fibers and stuff ready to go much faster and easier. I'm no longer a small child, but I would like to volunteer for riding a reindeer around, because that sounds awesome. I know, I love the soundtrack in this game.
This is the mountain I see.
Yeah, I got
No
like
peak.
double row. Mine have like 2 rows of tines, and they work really very well. Elk make like the weirdest high-pitched screaming noise. It's creepy as shit to hear, actually. Oh yeah, all the Assassin's Creed soundtracks are top tier. Somewhere I think I still have the CD of the original Assassin's Creed soundtrack. Somewhere, I think. Yeah, if you want sea shanties, you gotta go for the Black Flag soundtrack. God, that's a whole fucking mood right there. As always, I have more ideas for projects than time. Ooh, I love... Working songs in general are just very excellent, in my opinion. They call moose elk in Europe. I did not know that. That's kind of interesting. I've had Wellerman in my head since that whole TikTok thing came out. Legitimately, I just found like a 3-hour version of it I was listening to. before I did this, I had to go grocery shopping and get a few things for dinner tonight, and I had like the 3-hour version on my phone in the car. And I have not gotten sick of it yet, so... Ooh, yes! The Chemical Workers song is one near and dear to my heart, because I do work at a chemical plant. Oh, and like somebody pointed out, a lot of shanties were there, they were there for people who were kind of in shitty situations and just wanted the work to be over so they could go the fuck home and, you know, kind of being crushed by capitalism and bullshit and probably kind of sick because medicine was at the time. And in 2020 and 2021, I mean, tell me it's any different now. Tell me we're better off now. I did not hear Bezos is stepping down, no. Is he just gonna like... Where the fuck is that? Ah, yes, there it is. What's he gonna like, just go like full smog and just go like, fill a cave with gold and with his gold and just layer on it or something?
I swear dwarves would choose riddling over rotting. There is the seed. The mountain's rocky grip. Some heat may free it from its shell.
You can do the leap of faith from here, but right now I'm trying to get the root of a mountain here.
The seed will not sprout.
So he is gonna go just crouch on his pile of ill-gotten wealth like a giant fucking dragon. Good to know. So I need water. Ha!
I must retrieve the root for Ivaldi before it takes hold.
Let's see what you can make of these Ivaldi.
Probably exactly what he's trying to fucking do is just kind of disappear before like new wage laws take effect and he loses 0.000000002% of his fucking treasure hoard, the fucking asshole.
This area is off limits.
I go where I want, bitch! Why is the high one just jumping off cliffs? I don't know, he said something though like YOLO yeet. Ah yes, the high one, aka the mean lord. Who's shooting at me? The fuck is shooting at me? Oh shit, didn't mean to jump off of that. Fuck. Well, yeah, silver and gold actually have some uses in, like, electronics and stuff that they can be used for. And, of course, silver pretty in jewelry. Gold is too, I suppose, but I genuinely prefer silver. Yeah, I generally trust absolutely 0% of anything Bezos does, honestly. Yeah, honestly, if you get to $1 billion, you do not need any more money. You're good. You're set for life. You're fine. You don't need more than that. Is he Naruto running? Fuck, I think he's Naruto running. Get back here.
other way!
Ooh, brutality. Finish him. Eh. They're fucking Naruto running. Holy shit.
Keep your guard up!
Get back here.
Keep your mouth and keep it busy.
Suck my ass. Rex. Alright, right. I was going back to Dwarf Dude to get my unbreakable chain. And to tell Tyr he better start practicing doing shit with his left hand, cause I know how that's gonna end for him. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, sitting on a bathtub full of fancy lampwork glass beads sounds like the fucking dream. That sounds amazing. That's the kind of wealth I want. I mean, financial security. And also the ability to just sit on a bathtub filled with sweet, sweet lampwork glass beads. Ideal. Yes, exactly. Bead shiny and make clicky clicky noise. Very good. Monkey brain approves. It's like dice. I love dice. The shiny rocks make the very good clicky clicky noise and also sparkly. Very good. Yes. Monkey and crow brains alike. Very much. Still can't believe that ChessX finally updated their fucking website after all this years. Like, holy shit. Like, I don't need any more dice, but every once in a while I'll just see a set of dice and be like, woo! Those must be like the meteorite dice or some shit. You know, the really fancy, expensive shit. Like the ones that I can't afford, but I'll stare at in the case like, ooh, pretty. Oh, I didn't know that, actually. That sounds pretty cool. Ooh, I like Labradorite too. This has got like the iridescent shiny thing going on, which my Raven brain approves very much of. Honestly, having like 6-sided dice and like engraving a rune on each side of them would be an interesting way of casting runes. Just like, you know, fucking roll them and see what comes up. I like Labradorite and Moonstone for the same reason, because they both kind of have the cool iridescent thing going on. And I just like the cool iridescent thing. It's cool looking. One of my favorite necklaces that I paid about a whole $10 for, because I'm a big spender, yo, is a carved labradorite rose just on a plain, like, satin cord. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I bought it for myself just because I liked it. Opals are gorgeous, but yeah, they're so expensive. They're so expensive. It's like, yeah, they're rare and shit, so that kind of makes sense, but opals are a little bit out of my price range. $10 for labradorite is more in my price range than, than opals.
Aha! I know a cat's footfall when I hear one. Bring it.
I found everything you asked for.
In my opinion, a cat's footfall would sound like
soon
my
can you
little
finish this
fucking
unbreakable
maniacs
cord?
running around at 3
As
o'clock
soon
in
as
the
it
morning.
wants to be made. You cannot rush this kind of magic.
Just thump thump thump
It
thump
flows
thump
with a
thump
speed
boom
all
boom
its
boom
own.
boom crash
Find me as
boom
soon
boom
as
boom
it's
boom
ready.
boom boom
By the
crash.
way,
That's what a cat's
after
football
we spoke of the
sounds
ogre,
like.
a cousin came by with his own spirit tale. I don't trust coincidence, so this one's free.
What did he say?
He told me his sister's husband Borin drank a mead brewed in Jotunheim.
Ah, the meat of
and it sent
poetry.
his hooger into a goat.
The spirit of a dwarf in the body of a goat?
Stranger still, his sister didn't even notice.
Heavy!
What?
Don't drag me into this.
The
Smart
tower
door.
is nearly finished. Do not fret. The final hours are ticking down.
Not fast enough. I feel the jaws of a trap closing upon me.
Freya, we
Knowing
both
you're
know
in
you would
trap
murder him
is
on
the
the
first
wedding
step
night,
to avoiding
so...
You don't care if I'm married off to this builder, do you?
You're the queen of Asgard, the host of Folkvanger, the shepherd of the slain. Of course I care.
Yet you act as if I'm some treasure to be traded about.
I was wrong to use you like that. I'll confront the builder and pry the truth out of him.
A limp apology, but it will suffice for now. Once the builder is dead,
Like, she would murder... We
turn
all
your
know she
spear
would
on
absolutely
Loki.
murder
Every
someone.
chance he had, he dug us deeper into this mess.
If Loki is up to something,
Loki's
see
always
to it
up
that
to
he's
something. You
punished.
know
Blood
this.
oath
You're his
be
blood
damned.
brother. You know this. You're also a trickster. You understand this better than anybody. Loki is always up to something. Oh yeah, Freya's not gonna... Well... in Norse mythology, actually, Odin is married to Frigg, not Freya. But some people think that Frigg and Freya are the same goddess. So sometimes you see games like this will use Freya instead of Frigg. Frigg is a lesser known goddess, unfortunately, in pop culture. But no, Freya's not going to have to marry the builder. Pro tip, never try to scam Asgard, because they have the two greatest counter hustlers who exist, namely Loki and Odin. So if you ever try to scam them, you are going to be counter scammed. 100% of the time, I guarantee you that will happen. You will absolutely be counter scammed. It's just, yeah. Yeah, Loki's up to something is just the state of being of Loki. That's... You gotta assume that's just a given at all times, always. Yeah, up to something is in fact Loki's default setting. That's just how he works. And to be fair, up to something is also Odin's default setting and just how he works. Like, they're both tricksters. Like... Oh yeah, Loki is legitimately, like, the god of mischief, aka being up to something. And Odin is also a trickster, except he's so much of a trickster that he trickstered his way to the top of the pantheon and out of the label of a trickster. But don't trust it. He's absolutely a trickster, and about the time you forget that is about the time he's running a con on you. It's good to keep in mind whenever you're dealing with Odin, honestly. But yeah, if anybody knows that Loki is currently up to something, it would be Odin, who is also currently up to something and probably in on it with Loki, quite honestly. Yeah, Marvel did the whole Pantheon pretty dirty. I'm not gonna lie, when I had a cat scratch the top layer of my left eye at probably, I was, what, 7? And I almost a millimeter closer and I would have lost the fucking eye. But I didn't lose the eye. But that eye has always been I'm right-eye dominant since. And it wasn't until decades later when I figured out who was hanging around. I'm like, you absolute motherfucker. You absolute motherfucker. You absolute bastard-ass motherfucker. Yeah, Odin is subtle enough about it that he doesn't get the label of being a trickster necessarily. But everybody who's actually worked with him will say, oh yeah, he's a fucking trickster, don't kid yourself. He's always got his own angle. Every time.
Quite the tower.
Guaranteed. Everything he does, he's always got an agenda. That agenda might be as simple as doing it for shits and giggles, but he's always got an agenda.
Now then, where's my queen?
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
You're finished? The tower is functional.
One room
Loki is genuinely
which
in
I
it for
shall
the
inscribe
laughs.
After I am wet.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly on your own.
Our
Piss horse!
Think about outside help. Now, where is Freya? I'm tired of waiting.
Outside help. Interesting choice of words.
Hail, Harvey. Hail, Builder.
We bring you your bride.
Freya, my beloved.
Dude, she will cut your throat. That is terrifying.
Why
That
does
is
she
objectively
fear so
terrifying.
wickedly?
Freya is so excited that she has refused food or drink until the marriage is consummated.
I'm pleased, but somewhat surprised since this unwilling union was thrust upon her sight unseen.
Once she saw this tower, a testament to your strength, she knew you had to be a great man indeed.
Enough chatter.
Bullshit,
We
bullshit,
have upheld
bullshit,
our
bullshit,
end of the
bullshit,
bargain.
so much bullshit.
Will you finish your work?
I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes.
I like how they
Why
roll
does she
bits
look so
of the
feral?
wedding of Thor.
Since hearing of your offer, she hasn't closed her eyes. She
you know,
fears what
getting
she
his
might
hammer
miss in the
back from
abyss of
Thrime.
comforting sleep.
To this, because they
This is
couldn't
no
fit all of
dream,
that
my
in,
love.
obviously. But I like
It
that
is
they
all
did throw
quite
in some
real.
references to it.
Speak and tell me you agree.
Quit stalling and kiss her, Dungmeat. Consummate your betrothal.
Yes, a kiss. A brief taste to whet my appetite. Delicious. Your lips are two pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
And yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Is something wrong?
Her voice. It's hideous!
This Loki's like, excuse me.
I have been told it has a seductive quality.
By a wolf.
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya, or my offer is withdrawn!
I'll bring myself if you don't mind.
Freya, you don't need
You have
to...
next to nothing, Aesir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude. You've been a good boy, Thor. Don't gamble your winnings. And you, Havi.
Oh, she's gonna kill me?
You implied you had a plan. I hope with all my heart this wasn't it.
We have taken you for granted.
Exactly, tear in the background.
ends now.
This was it.
Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama.
You know
on the
what, Thor?
festering
Just kill
carcass
him and
of a
I'll
dead
finish the
pig.
runes myself.
Finish
Fuck.
your work, or suffer.
No Freya, no shield.
Thor, kill him.
I'm with him, Harvey. I know where he keeps his enchanted paint.
Now we're talking.
Show me.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Tyr,
I would get the fuck out of
watch
there
our
because
guests
otherwise
closely.
Freya would
Freya?
legit skin you
I
alive
hope
and
we'll
use
have
your
words when this is done.
fucking hide as a rug in front of her fireplace.
Why do
I
you
love
still
you,
wear
baby.
Freya's
And
form?
on that note, I'm gonna fucking lay low until
Change
you
back.
calm down a
This is
little bit.
disturbing. Where do we
Because
go
I am
now?
legit terrified of you.
I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So, you don't know where he kept his supplies?
They must be nearby. He never left this area. Mostly
Love
never.
you, honey. Rations full. Cool. Oh, like, no problem. Absolutely. Like, legit, all of the gods are also terrified of Freya. This
Survey
is
the area
not
soon.
news to anybody. She's the lady of death and war, like, and the queen of the Valkyries. Like, you don't fuck with that. Honestly, love goddesses in general are not properly feared in a lot of cases. Like in Greek mythology, you don't fuck with Aphrodite either. Like, you just don't. You just
Show
don't
me
do
what
that.
lies ahead.
You will lose. 100% of the time, Aphrodite will in fact get exactly what she wants and fuck you over.
Sunan, guide me.
We will attack on sight here.
Yup, probably. Ah, here we go. I know, right? Like, this is my shit. This is my realm, bitches.
We have found the worm's lair.
No shit.
More deception. The builder will suffer for this.
Where there are guards, there are goods.
You know, he's not wrong about that.
Help me smash it.
Hold, Loki. We need to talk. Useless.
Interesting. They got, what, Fehu and
What is
Rako on
it,
the door?
Tommy?
Journey and Wealth? Okay,
Loki?
interesting, interesting.
Did you know this builder before we met him at Heimdall's tower?
You know he did.
I know him? As in friends? Or know of him?
Did you invite
Don't bullshit
him
me,
here?
Loki. I'm the king of bullshit.
I did, yes. He rescued my son from Jotunheim, so I agreed to bring him here and help him find work. That's all.
Make this right,
You're still
Loki,
fucking
or
lying
the
to me.
blood
I
oath
know,
that binds
because
me is
that is your
forfeit for
default
you
setting.
and your son. Is
I
that
respect
clear?
that about you.
As a cloudless sky, High One.
Babe, do not sit on the computer. That is not
More
Kitty's
dear.
seat. Here,
Go
sit
ahead.
on the couch.
I'll
That is where
watch your
Kitty
back.
can sit.
That's cold comfort. A quiet crossing might be best.
Oh no, I'm absolutely gonna kill everybody here.
Eemia's blood! Loki! Slay these shapeshifters!
Bitch, you're a shapeshifter. You're a shapeshifter too, Odin. Like, you're known for that. No, not actually a kitty. Oh man, Magic the Gathering is what I haven't
And let us
played for a
fade
while.
like shadows in the light.
I have so many Magic. I have like, we have like an entire shelf full of boxes of Magic the Gathering cards. And like more boxes of Magic the Gathering cards in the closet. We have so many. That's a really cool project. I should make one with Ansas on it, actually.
It appears we've underestimated.
On your advice, find some way to hinder his efforts, or I will offer you as his price.
I live to see Raven Leader.
I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! I know a lot of people love Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is cool. That's good for them. But yeah, I was always more a Magic the Gathering person than a Yu-Gi-Oh! Person too. Ah, you got that, Wookie. Okay, cool. Oh, have fun with that! I'm gonna go see if I can hide from Freya long enough to keep her from murdering me and using my skull as a wine bowl.
Our hobby returns.
Stay right there, Builder. We're not finished with you.
Like, in that one saga, they piss Freya off so much that she stamps her foot and all Asgard shakes and stuff. I'm like, you know, maybe don't fucking... That's the one where they're trying to get Thor's hammer back and Thor has to go undercover as Freya at the wedding. But like, she stamps her foot and all of Asgard shakes, and even Thor's like, maybe we shouldn't piss her off because she will absolutely kill me, you, and everybody else who pisses her off. Yeah, she would. She absolutely would use your skull as a litter box for her cats. And string your knuckle bones up into like a nice string to play with them. That is totally exactly what she would do.
You others, go.
Like, you don't fuck with Freya. You just don't.
Elhas, for protection.
You gutless worm! Slayer of my kin, oath breaker,
Yeah.
spirit taker. I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out. I built it to keep you in.
Entirely predictably, yep. Mm-hmm.
You thought you could slay my people without punishment or prize?
Yes,
You and
actually.
your slab-headed son?
Their lives were the price of their arrogance. His head is exposed. How do I reach it?
Fuck you, Achilles
Get a
tendon.
better shot at his head from above. Damn it! Missed.
Oh yeah, I gotta be right up against it when he does that. That's right. Cool ass hammer.
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them. I only wish to survive them. Your time has passed. There is no turning back the seasons.
If our doom is assured, I will ensure that you share it!
Hello, Bid. Please do not distract me from fight where I'm trying to kill the giant thing that's trying to murder me. Thank you. Thank you for pawing at my face. That's very helpful. Very helpful, Bid. I'm gonna die this time around, that's fine. It's been a while since I did this fight in my other game, so I'm gonna... yeah. He's literally... also my... little Stinky was trying to literally paw at my glasses, which is kind of, counterintuitive. Yeah, I mean, it's not helpful when I'm trying to avoid getting stomped on by a giant. He's trying to help, but... he's doing the opposite of helping, poor Bib. But he's trying. He's trying to be helpful. Yes. Yeah, Bib. Yes. Oh, chin scratches. Chin scratches. Yes. Yes, you're very helpful. You're very helpful. You can just, how about you just sit on the lap instead of trying to paw at my face while I'm trying to not die? That would be nice.
You and your slab-headed son?
Their lives were the price of their arrogance.
Thor is an angel, and I will hear nothing against him.
How do I reach it?
Thor is the best bro. boss!
From above.
Also, this whole set piece is cool as
You
shit.
shape the 9 worlds, but
Can
you
I just
do not
say that?
control
It's
them.
cool as
Control
shit.
them. I only wish to survive them.
Fuck you, Achilles tendon.
Your bones will form the cornerstone of a new world ruled by Jotnar.
Your time has passed. There is no turning back the seasons.
If our doom is assured, I will ensure that you share it.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the shit right there. Fuck you. Shades of Kratos right there. Fuck. That bit kind of reminds me of some of the God of War games.
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
What are you implying?
I'm assuming they got a good deal
Were you
on
behind
Matter
this,
Die from
you
somewhere.
dishonorable truth tangler.
I know.
What do you know of honor, Freya? You've bedded more men than
Oh, the
all
Loki
halls
Center.
in
We're doing
Midgard.
that now.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
Yes.
I'll not hear a lecture from the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll. Only twice as stupid.
Oh. You festering ballsack swollen with the foulest drippings of Ymir's corpse. No oath is worth this abuse.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot.
The Loki
All
Center,
your
or
efforts
Loki
to
shows
evade
up to a party
destiny
and
will
slut
only
shames
fling you
everybody.
further
Just
along its course.
all of
If
the
you're not
Aesir
careful, you
and
may be
Vanir,
the
all of
author
them.
of your own destruction.
Listen, nobody lays down insults like a trickster. That is just a fact.
Leave him. He'll do little harm while his son remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
No, it
What
doesn't
now,
work.
wise
He
one?
sewed his mouth shut
We have
even. It
returned to
doesn't
the
work.
place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Hugr magic, they call it. I'll travel there to see it for myself. Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must
Yeah,
not leave
exactly.
that island.
I'm a
In
pot, time
it
to
shall
call
serve
the
as a
kettle
sanctuary
black.
for all wolves.
I will watch over him. as one of my own kin.
Then I leave
Thor,
the realm in
Tyr,
your
you're so
capable
lawful
hands,
good.
my queen. If my own are empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
Yeah, Odin has literally never accepted destiny like that. That's not ever gonna happen. He's like, there's people are like, this is your fate, and he's like, what I'm hearing is try to rules lawyer my way out of this. Gotcha. Yeah, Loki's like, they're like, Loki, you're a slut too, and Loki's like, I am indeed a slut, yes. That's how I know you fucked everybody in Asgard, because you fucked me last night, that's right! It takes one to know one, and that's how I know you are one. I know my own kind when I see them. I love it's that giant drop and you have like 6 inches below the surface of the water there. The other Aesir are like, Loki called me a whore. Loki, you're a whore too. No, I'm not. I did it for the pure enjoyment, not for the money. Get it right. I'm a slut. I didn't do it for trade or anything like that. I just did it because it was fun, damn it. Exactly. Well, that's why I love the Loki Center so much, is because so much of it is just like Loki calling all of them out for stuff, and all of them are just like, yes, and your point being Loki. Exactly. My meat is huge, my takes are all correct, and I have no shame, and have never had any shame. Don't know why you're all trying to shame me, because you all know perfectly well I am not familiar with that emotion. You're the god of justice, and you're bad at conflict resolution. Eat my whole ass. Odin, you lived as a woman. So did you, Loki. Well, that's beside the point. I love that. I love that whole thing so much. Just the whole Loki Center is just so excellent. Exactly. Loki's like, I have no time for that bullshit. I'm off doing hot girl shit. Yeah, I just approved that. I'm like, really? Really, Auto? I thought I had that shit turned off. I have to figure out how to turn that shit off. You lived as a woman. Well, so did you. And Frigg's like, I feel like this is something that we don't need to do publicly. Yes, you both lived as women. We all know this. Let's concentrate on more important matters. Frank's like, boys, neither of you have any shame. Let's get on. Let's move on here. Freya, you banged 3 dwarves for your necklaces. Freya's like, well, I was gonna do that without the necklace anyways, but I mean, that was just an added bonus. But yeah, the Loki Senna is one of my... The Loki Senna is legit one of my favorite sagas, just because it's so funny. It is so funny. Honestly, this loading screen when you're, you know, getting high and going to Asgard and back is legit like something I would just put on the TV to chill out to. It's so true. Listen, we're all immortal and have all gotten up to some shit in the past, so... trying to dunk on people for who they've had sex with is literally not gonna ever work or would take forever. So, you know, let's try other stuff. I still gotta read that book. I still have to read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, honestly. I read the legit Pride and Prejudice and Literature class several years ago, but I haven't reread it or Pride and Prejudice and Zombies since, honestly. Well, I've never read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, but I haven't read Pride and Prejudice since then. Well, yeah, I mean, legit. That sounds... We did not get to choose our own assigned reading, so... Yeah, that wasn't an option for us. Eivor wakes up like, whoa! Fuck, I've got a hell of a hangover here.
Welcome back. Your face is bright, and your eyes seem clearer. Tell me of everything you have seen.
It's still rude that I can't romance Velka. That's all I'm saying.
I have been to Asgard, the seat of the gods. I saw through Odin's eyes, just as you said. In every vision, I inhabited his form, lived as he once lived.
And my meat was huge.
In his body, I was myself. But I was carried by his whims. His thoughts were as known to me as my own. We were two, but we existed as one.
And what have you learned?
More than learned, I felt. I felt everything. His fears and doubts, his loves and passions.
Incredible. What else?
I consorted with Loki, trickster.
Bet you did.
We quarreled often.
Blood
siblings.
brothers. If you can
Soon
picture
our
me
fights
making
grew
quotation
dark.
marks with
He
my fingers
revealed
here,
he
I
had
totally
sighed
am.
a wolf cup. My rage was unbound.
Because he had hid the truth from you?
Yes, because he knew that wolves were not allowed in Asgard. He flaunted my command.
Yeah, I don't know why you're surprised
Perhaps
by Loki
this
ever
was the
doing
purpose
that.
of your vision. To overcome an inner fear and find forgiveness in your heart.
Maybe. Before my vision ended, I was seized by a great purpose. I devised a plan.
Yeah, for that good shit, you had to
go.
go to fan fiction,
And then
unfortunately, because Wheaton
I
was a
awoke.
coward.
Interesting. Was there anything else?
I heard a prophecy, warning of Ragnarok, the destruction of the world, the end of all time. Mjolnir. He warned me of the great wolf Fenrir, and how he hungered for my blood. But there was something else. Hope. I was undaunted by the coming cataclysm.
Perhaps this aspect of your vision.
Oh yeah, they
inspires bravery.
totally did. I forget what
Truly,
episode that
you are
was, but
touched
yeah,
by the gods.
yeah, that happened.
Was there
God, I haven't
more?
watched Buffy in years.
There was nothing more. Nothing of great significance. The dream has faded.
Eivor, your visions
Oh
are
yeah.
unlike any
I still don't
have
know what episode that number that was, but yeah, that's.
Leave me now. I must think on what you have shared.
Honestly, in retrospect, it's kind of amazing that they let that shit get through. Ooh, yes, I'll take this. Ooh, yeah, counter roll, baby. I know, right? In real life, just leave me now. Wait, I get 2 more? Sweet. Let's see, sprint attack. Oh, yes, I definitely want that one. So we'll go down here. No kidding. Like, in real life, I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, true. Oops, sorry, kid. How many? I'm at 0 raw materials. Okay. Meaning I have to go raid some monasteries to get more sweet building materials. But first I should go talk to Bread Husband. Puppy! Hello, pupper. How are you? Pet? Pet? You never let me pet you. Sad. May his dough and other things rise. There he is. Hello, Bread Husband. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think I have to leave the settlement and come back to trigger the next stage of that. Oh, I should talk to the one lady because her mentor died. That's right. Yeah, there she is.
There was so much we were meant to do.
Tove.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper.
Those
And when I
tattoos
went
she's
to
got around
collect
her
him,
eyes
he
are
was
cool as shit,
in
but
his
also,
bed,
God, getting your
sleeping, I
eyelids
thought.
tattooed would, oh,
But he was already gone.
that'd be rough. Oh, cool.
I'm sure
Good
he
deal.
went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories. When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready.
Yep,
Sven
that's what mine are
wasn't
doing
ready.
right now, too.
And I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work. As if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me.
Oh, okay.
worse.
What are those
This
called?
was the
I know what the
fate
moths are
woven for me.
called.
So I let it.
I know what you're talking about, though. I should get some eggs
I
like
know
that, too, because
Sven
there's tons of oak
believed
trees
in
around
you
here,
and your
too. I'd like to
craft.
try raising those
So
as
do
well.
you believe in him?
Plus, they're
Do you trust
native
him?
here, so, like, when
was
they
the
get to be
most
adults,
skilled
you know, I
artist
can
I
just
have ever
release
known.
the moths to go about their moth
And
business.
he chose you.
No, not Tussa.
Rest of us
Tussa
step
lives
back,
on...
whatever you decide.
Tussa
But
silk
know
moths
that
are
you have
native
faith in
to,
you.
India.
Thank
The
you,
oak
Eivor.
silk moths
I need to get home.
Be strong, Tovi.
are...
And know that you're valued.
There's a type of oak silk moth, I think, that lives in Japan. And I think there's a kind that lives in China, but there's, yeah, polyphemus moths, I think. There's a kind that's native to North America. Yeah, I can't remember what their fucking... Polyphemus is correct. Yeah, thank you. There you go. That's the North American oak silk moth. But I might get some North American oak silk moth eggs and raise them. Just and then, like, once they come out, I can
close
just
my
release
eyes,
them because
Sven,
they're native here and
see
they
your
can go about their
designs on the
moth
arms of
business
gods.
and do their thing.
I'm sorry I was not here to see you off.
I don't know.
You have taught Tovi well.
I don't know
Through
what
her
kind
you
of
live
stocks
on.
moths would sell. But I
I'm
agree.
sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend. When I close my eyes, Sven, I see your designs on the arms of gods. You have taught Tovi well. Through her you live on.
Picking up their moth dry cleaning, cup of moth coffee, maybe taking their little moth dogs for a walk, you know, just going about their business, their mothness. That would be objectively adorable. Little tiny moth suit. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. You know what I should do is I should come down here and I should hit all these spots around here real quick. Get a couple more levels and raid these fucking monsters. Oh, okay, yeah, the airy silk moth is the... Yeah, you're right, you're right. Incidentally, airy silk is gorgeous, especially the natural kind of copper color it gets sometimes. It's one of my favorites. Copper is honestly one of my favorite metals. I like it better than gold, to be very honest. If you give me a choice of a copper bracelet or a gold bracelet, I would take the copper 100% of the time because I just think it's prettier. I am in fact very interested in that. That sounds really cool. Tussa is a little bit... Tussa's kind of easier to spin. But airy is so gorgeous. I never get that reaction. Copper doesn't turn me green. I don't know why. It just never has. So, I fortunately don't really have that problem. Yeah, I just... Copper is so pretty. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's whatever skin puts out that sometimes turns copper green. I'm not sure what exactly it is. But it doesn't really do that on me so much. So, yeah, I have no idea. Would, like, sealing it in varnish? I know nothing about metalwork. Prefacing that with, I know nothing. I was gonna, like, varnishing it, would that keep it from, like, tarnishing and shit? Honestly, I don't sweat all that much, period. Like, it has to be really hot, or I have to be working out really hard to work up a sweat. So that's probably why it doesn't go green on... Yes! Lightning! Fuck yeah! That's probably why it doesn't go green so much on me, honestly.
Good morrow! Good morrow! I stand here on behalf of the Lady Elette of Colchester, famed mistress of the flight. Do you seek an audience?
I'll beat her ass black and blue.
Based on your appearance, I'm thoroughly unsurprised. Nevertheless, do you wish to challenge her?
Yeah, I'm in Colchester right now.
Foolish. Yet to be graced by her presence may balance the pain of the loss you will most
I will beat her so hard.
Lady Elette, you are called to the field of fighting.
I don't know that the castle's even here yet, honestly.
Peasant.
I think...
Come for a sound
I'm digging her dress. I don't think the castle's even here yet,
Place
quite
your
honestly.
paltry bet.
It's mostly still the Roman ruins at this point.
Take this.
A pittance. But I accept.
I will kill you and
behalf.
take that shiny
She
gold
will
necklace.
begin.
Try me,
I have
bitch.
heard much about you, and none of it good. You've the softness and brains of a sheep. My verses are known all across this great land.
For they put all who hear them to sleep.
Not bad.
Oh, you think you're so clever, I'm almost impressed that you managed to blurt something out.
I know.
Don't worry, our skills are too deeply mismatched.
I'll defeat you and banish all doubt.
Lucky.
I should almost take pity on one so bereft of beauty, of wit, and of skill. But instead, I'll persist till you beg me to stop.
Lend a soul for your words make me ill.
Where did you steal that one from?
Thus the Lady Elette has been beaten at last, by the one she was foolish to doubt. Now her herald must give me the sum of my bet, while Elette can but stand there and pout.
Ugh. Pay what is due and send this peasant away.
I will kill you, your entire house, and take all your shit. Don't fucking try me, bitch.
You have earned them.
Yes, I have. Thank you very fucking much. Honestly, I might save this here and go put dinner on. I'm making cheesy chicken and with broccoli and rice. So, unfortunately, no, I can't kill them all. Sad. But I do like taking money from rich snobby fucks. Okay, I'll stay a little bit longer. Fine, if you insist. I've got a little bit before I do that anyway, so. You convinced me, okay. Alright, the fuck was I gonna do? Okay, yes, I was going to take all these sweet, sweet riches I see. I will take all of your loots. All your loots belong to me. Oh, my neck just popped. That felt kind of nice.
Good to have someone around to handle morally debatable requests.
I'm your person. Absolutely.
Someone went missing, and we got the control. Today feels like a good day to work. Enjoy yourself.
A shortcut to what? Mushrooms! Sorry, I think that every single time I pick a mushroom in real life or in a video game. Because I am in fact a huge-ass nerd. There are only a few people I know who are in fact bigger LOTR nerds, and one of them is Stephen Colbert. Another one is my mother.
I should not be seen in this area.
Be good! Huh?
What's up, bitches?
Slow timber!
Ow! You bitch. Come here. Fuck you! I'm hidden, you can't see me. Debbie!
God's justice awaits, coward!
I love that I'm being like lightly stabbed down here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm not. Where are those other fuckers at? Oh, there you are. Come here. Do they have a predator bow? Yeah, I do. Excellent. Hey, fuckface, stay still so I can shoot you in the face. rude of them to not stay still and just let me shoot them, honestly. Fucking so rude. Nah, they know where I am. Okay. Hey!
We watch each other's backs! I'll keep the rat busy! With me! We bring Christmas!
Well, it's good you brought some, because I didn't bring any. Alright, where's those fuckers what keep shooting me? There you are. Hey! Fuck you. Honestly, I don't give a shit if they ring the bell. That's right, bring more fuckers over here for me to murder! Do it! I dare you! I dare you! Let's fucking go, bitch! Ha ha ha, you fall down. You fall down again. Fuck you. Do it. Do it. Fucking ring the bell. Do it. I fucking dare you. Do it.
Out of options.
Let's go hooded here.
Fuck you. Oh, you. Come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Suck my ass. Like, honestly, some of the insults in this game are top tier. Hey, come here. Oh yeah, I did kill a guy and not grab the key down here. Oh no, I've been seen. Oh no. Where are you at? Oh, they've got one of those fucking things. Picking crossbows. Come here.
Together, lad!
See what you did.
Yeah, what I did was shove my axe through your face. I don't know, like I know they hired a language expert and stuff, but I don't know if they hired, like if Insult Master isn't like an insult consultant or something. I don't know if that's a thing, but it totally should be, honestly. Eh, my arrows hurt more. Exactly. My time has come. I thought this question would never come. Insultant? Yeah, that's actually excellent. I'm the insultant on this? Yes. No, I have a degree in classic literature and Shakespeare, so... Aha! Perfect. Come on, what the fuck are arrow loops for, if not for shooting through?
Hell with you! You're like a lame mule!
Okay, come here. My arrows hurt more, bitch. Okay, that's one. There we go. I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee. And I get an angle on that door from over here. Doesn't look like it. Damn. I don't think so. I think I was just up there. Maybe I do have to go in up top. Let's see. Ooh, also lootable body. Very good. Ooh, more spam. Delightful. Suck my ass. And suck my ass. I know, I was trying to figure out why they glitch type like that. It's gotta have something to do with trying to, like, beat, algorithms or whatever, I suppose. Oh, I guess I can go into the top. I'm a smart person. Excuse me. Yes, please. No, take the key. Take the key. That's what I wanted. Excellent. And loot everything. And take whatever. Get everything in there? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. I was aiming for the fucking goddammit.
The other side must be barred.
Ah ha ha! I see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. And honestly, boxing glove is any martial art is a great way to get fit. I approve. Sweet loot. Give me that sweet, sweet loot. No, get there we go. Oh, hello, bud.
My thanks. I'm in your debt.
Horns be kind. Thank you.
Alright, is there anything less in here I haven't stolen? No, very good. Excellent. Now we should go over here and see what these are. I mean, you'd be pretty happy too if you'd been stuck in, like, a prison and all of a sudden some lady came through like a fucking wrecking ball, murdered everybody, was like, hey bro, how's it going? I'm just gonna let you out. Oh, right in the kitty. And fuck you too. And yeet! I'm gone! my mother-in-law does Tai Chi because it's hard for her to do other martial arts because she's got kind of bad arthritis in her knees and wrists. But Tai Chi is gentle enough that she can do it and actually helps her keep up mobility and stuff. So, I've never done Tai Chi myself, but I can say that she's able to do it even with kind of bad arthritis in her knees and wrists and get some activity and kind of keep flexible and stuff. I mean, personally, I feel like I would, maybe take people's weapons away from them when you lock them up, but again, what do I know? What's this? Interesting. Are there any pots I could throw at it around here? I wonder. I don't have the explosive piercing shots to break those yet. But I actually am going to save it here and call it for the day, because I do have to start dinner at some point here. So I will be on tomorrow afternoon to play some Witcher, and maybe Thursday. Because I took Thursday off for my birthday. So I'll seize you all tomorrow. So, oh yes, afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon, not tonight. I will. So you all have a good day. I'm going to call it for now.